What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be using one of the best Royal Giant decks in the meta right now. So as you guys can see, it has Hunter in it. I think it's been a while since I've done a video with RG Hunter, which is surprising because Hunter has been buffed now I think for over a month at this point, and obviously the point 2 is back of the Hunter, the point 2 to the first shot I'm talking about. Before it was super slow ever since they nerfed it. Now it is almost as good as it was before. Mother Witch is, still broken. I mean, let's be honest, only got a 4% hit points nerf, is still easily one of the best cards in the game. Royal Ghost, I just overall like the synergy it has in this deck. I think it's going to be so much better against cycle decks and decks that have a building like a Tesla or an Inferno, because you can play it in the middle and it'll help distract it, so that way you can then go in with your RG. Whereas Dark Prince, it makes your cycle slower, and it makes it a lot more difficult to beat different kinds of cycle decks, like Hog Cycle, Log Bait, things like that are much harder to beat when you're using Dark Prince. Skeletons are kind of just for the cycle. And then you got Fisherman, which of course the synergy with the RG is super solid. I mean, for only 3 elixir, you can pull things away, activate your King Tower, you name it. So before we head in the first game, if you guys, first of all, want to buy any of these offers and support me, as always, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. So this offer right here, obviously I'm not going to buy it on this account because I'm fully maxed, so it would be a waste. But you see here this gold, 60,000 gold for $4, which honestly is not bad in my opinion because of the /Royale event going on that you guys already know. I think it's really nice, the /Royale. I think it's cool that they're doing this. My mini accounts are, I'm upgrading a lot of the cards on there, taking advantage of this. I think it's really cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this /Royale event overall, though, is really nice. This is the first time they've ever done something like this. But anyways, with that said, I'm currently top 300 right now. We're going to try to push up even more, and I'll see you guys when I find the first match. All right, here we go, guys. We found our first game here against Strom, not Storm. I was about to say Storm. So let's just go ahead and cycle Skeletons here and see what he wants to do. He's going to go Bandit. So that means probably some type of bridge spam deck, obviously. Also, guys, please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. So he's going to go for a Ghost. So yeah, at this point, it's looking like it could be P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam. He's got the Cannon cart, though, so never mind. It's probably not going to be P.E.K.K.A. then. It instead might be some type of maybe just spam deck with, he could have like E-Barbs or something like that. We'll have to see. It could be, a few different variants, obviously. Fisherman is really good against the Cannon cart. It's probably the best counter to it. When he plays it in the back, I'm going to always try to go Fisherman in the back at the same time if I have it in rotation. He's going to have E-Wiz, so yeah, it's just going to be some bridge spam deck. He probably has the Magic Archer or Mother Witch. He's got to have one of those two things, I would say, as his other, air counter and also, range support card. So here we're just going to go for a log here to take out that Ghost. And we're also going to get a pig off of that Bandit, so that's really nice. This is going to be a little annoying for him. He has to go for a Cannon cart. So I'm actually going to go ahead and Fireball it because it's going to get us 250 damage on top of the tower and also take out that Cannon cart for a +1 trade. So that was actually a good Bar Barrel. It's going to distract the Hunter, or distract the Fisherman, which forces a Hunter out of me. So I have to overcommit a little bit on defense there, but that's definitely fine because I'm going to get a nice little counter push here that he definitely will have to commit at least a little bit of elixir on it. Bandit. And he probably won't have to do anything else that will do it, but now I think I'm going to go for a Ghost. We're going to let the Bandit get a dash because I don't want to waste elixir on it, and we already have a lead, so I think it's okay. And here we're, I think, going to go RG just because we're in double elixir now, so if he has something like E-Barbs, I could probably defend it. I'm going to go for a Fisherman here to pull away the Ghost. He's got a Tornado. Alright, that is very interesting. Tornado in a bridge spam deck. That is not usually something you see. So that is definitely interesting for sure. He's going to go for a Bandit behind there, so we got to watch out. He's got some dual lane pressure going on. We should be, I think, okay, though. Yeah, the Mother Witch is definitely going to be able to deal with that. And I think this is actually a good... Oh, no, I didn't actually realize that that was being targeted. So that was a bad RG. I thought the Mother Witch was going to stay alive, but I think it's okay because the... Wait. Try to Fireball this here. Okay, I think we're okay, but We took a little bit of damage in the left lane, but we're fine. We're fine. We still maintain the lead. I got a little nervous there, but that fireball saved us for sure. All right, let's just cycle a Fisherman. We could probably play a little bit more passively. You know, let's chill with the aggressive RGs. We don't really need to do that probably until triple elixir, because I don't want to just, you know, I don't want to lose my tower as a result of being overly aggressive. That's never good. So here our Mother Witch just hopefully can save us here. We can actually afford to take a little bit of damage from the Bandit. That's fine because he got some damage in the opposite lane. I'm going to just go RG here because that Ghost is actually almost dead, so we can just surround it with Skeletons. Good Fisherman, it's going to be able to pull that E-Wiz, and that Tornado is going to save him for a little bit, but I still think we should get one RG shot. We might even get a second, which would be insane. No, we don't. But one hit, regardless, is still going to increase our lead. I'm doing a Ghost here just because I had a feeling he was going to support that Battle Ram a little further, so that's going to make sure that our Hunter stays alive. And then we can just go Fisherman in the back. Let's see what he wants to do here. So he's going to go Cannon Cart, and I might log this just so the Fisherman doesn't pull that, which would be kind of annoying. Let's, yeah, I think we should go RG here just to tank for the Fisherman and the Mother Witch. Okay, so yeah, this should be fine. We're just going to go for another Mother Witch here. And then I'm going to Fireball this Magic Archer just because it's annoying, and I feel like it's going to get a lot of value for him if I left it alone. We're going to Hunter. He's probably going to go for a Battle Ram, so let's get Skeletons ready. I'm also going to go Fisherman. Looks like, though, he's still playing defense, so he's not at all applying pressure. We're just going to log this, Ghost, and we should be fine. I don't think there's any way he's going to be able to get enough damage. The only way would be with a Magic Archer, but I don't see that happening in the given time. Fireball doesn't hit that, so we got to watch out, but we're fine. Yep, Battle Ram comes in. We just have to make sure that doesn't connect. He can't get it. Yep, GG. So, you know, as you can see, pretty easy matchup, I would say, overall, because unless he gets a Battle Ram to connect, there's really no way he can get damage. I mean, Magic Archer too, but I got Fireball for that, so that deck, yeah, interesting. I think it's a little strange that he has the Tornado in it. I feel like that isn't the best synergy. Maybe it would be better to have something like E-Barbs in for the Tornado, or maybe Heal Spirit or something like that, just because that makes the cycle a little bit less awkward. But regardless, I got the win, so I'm not complaining. That's going to put us 215th in the world, so I think one more win here would put me in the top 200, which would be really nice, and we could also try to get to 7,500 this video too. Alright guys, here we go. We found our second game here against Scarecrow. So go ahead and give him the good luck, and I guess we can just cycle Skeletons. He's going to go Ice Spirit. Okay, so some type of cycle deck. Skeletons. Okay, so it could be like Hog or Expo maybe. And yep, it definitely is going to be Hog or Expo. I'm not going to cycle my Fisherman yet because there is that chance it's Hog, but I think more likely than not it's Expo if he's using Knight, because usually Hog nowadays has the Valkyrie. And Expo usually has Knight. It's really one of the only cycle decks that still has Knight, whereas most of the others have the Valkyrie. So, yep, now we know that it's Expo, so we can safely cycle our Fisherman, knowing that he can't go for like a Hog at the bridge or something and take, you know, half of my tower because I'm not having a good cycle. And he goes Knight, so let's go Mother Witch here. We're just trying to, you know, cycle everything above my tower so he can't go for a Fireball. On my tower, I'm fine with him fireballing, you know, if it's not hitting my tower, but this game usually really comes down to chip damage. It's usually really, really close, and it's usually within a few hundred hit points, assuming you're against a good Expo player. They always make it really close. It's not even an extremely easy matchup for RG, now that RG definitely does worse against buildings after the nerf it got, but it's one where if you play it really well, especially against an Expo player that like isn't one of the best Expo players in the game, you definitely can win it pretty often. So Fireball on top of that, that's fine. Again, just as long as he's not fireballing my towers, I'm happy. Now, on that Archer, I am going to ignore it because I don't want to go for a Ghost, because if he's smart, he would go Expo immediately, knowing I don't have enough Elixir to play an RG, and he would easily get a lock, because there would be nothing I could do about it. And because I didn't know if he would have been aware of that or not, I decided not to play it, just take the damage, and I think that's fine. So we can actually Fireball cycle now that we're in double Elixir. You kind of have to do that when you're against Expo, because it's really hard to break through with the RG. You know, can go RG in the back eventually, but overall, you want to be pretty passive in this matchup. So that's fine. We just RG into that Expo. I might go for like a log here to, yeah, I was going to say like predict the skeleton. So now he has to play something else. He might even go for, oh, the RG got a shot. That's perfect. So now we're actually going to be able to take the lead with that fireball. He's going to go for the Expo, but I think we should be fine here. I might even be able to get an RG. Nice. We got the RG down before the Expo locked on the Fisherman, so that's actually really clutch. I guess we can go for a Mother Witch here. He's going to have to fireball that, so let's try to get away with a Ghost too. He doesn't have the Nighten cycle, so it's kind of awkward for him, and look at how much damage we're getting from the pigs. This is looking very good for us. So let's log this here, and hopefully this Mother Witch can stay alive and take out the... No, it cannot, but I think that's okay. We'll just go for a high Mother Witch here. He's not going to be able to hit the tower, and then as long as the Ice Spirit doesn't... Yeah, we take it out good. I was just worried about it getting on my tower, but it didn't. I think we're going to go RG just because we have that Ghost helping out. And this is what I was talking about. The Ghost is pretty solid against Teslas and stuff, like distracting them. So then your RG can, you know, break through. Whereas the Dark Prince, it's harder to get them to a Tesla because it's not, it can't go through the bridge. That's why I like having Ghost more. In this matchup specifically, it really shows you, you know, how much more annoying it is than a Dark Prince. Like, Dark Prince is almost, you know, useless in this kind of matchup. So I'm just going to go for a log here. I don't really want to, you know, overcommit with a fireball, especially when I have more damage in the opposite lane. I'm just going to go skeletons to take out that Ice Spirit, and I was hoping that Fisherman would get a slap. Unfortunately, he doesn't get one. So now we're going to go full aggro because it's nearly impossible for him to get an Expo lock, so pretty much I'm just going to be cycling my fireballs on the tower. And, yeah, let's go for a Mother Witch here. I'm going to fireball the tower now just because we really need to get the damage, and I'm a little worried that because his cycle's faster, it's going to be really easy. Okay, we won. We won. He cannot let that RG connect. He knows it's over. Pretty much, if you just get 1 or 2 RG shots, you know you're going to win. The Expo player, they have to make sure you don't get RG hits, and he was too aggressive. He couldn't defend that RG, and as a result, we're definitely going to win this one. I don't think he's going to give up because Expo players, for some reason, never give up, but we definitely are going to win this. Even if he got an Expo lock at this point, it wouldn't really be enough to get him the win. I can just go for an RG here, and yeah, that's going to be GG. Good effort on his end. I mean, he made things a little bit intense. Like, I had to make sure I was on my toes and, you know, was careful about the Expos, but in the end, as long as you're, you know, not making mistakes, it's not usually too hard of a matchup. You just have to be really careful in single elixir, not to go too aggressive with the RGs, and you should be fine. Alright guys, here we go in a game here against Forgive Me, so we'll go ahead and give him good luck here. And we'll cycle log in a couple seconds if he doesn't do anything. And he's not, so we'll go ahead and log. And then from there, if he still doesn't do anything, okay, just logs. I don't really want to cycle a Fisherman, because let's say I don't know what his, you know, I don't know what his win condition is, so it's a little risky. Hunter's also risky, but he doesn't have, there's no way he has something like a Lava Hound if he's using log. So for that reason, it's pretty safe to cycle the Hunter. I think it's safer to cycle a Hunter than a Fisherman. I'd rather, and there you go, Giant Skeleton. So isn't it a good thing that I didn't cycle the Fisherman? That's, there you go. So I'm going to Mother Witch. He probably has Fireball. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I would assume. So he might Fireball one of the you know, 2 things I played. It looks like he didn't. Alright, so maybe he doesn't have a Fireball. I don't know. Maybe he's got Log. Okay, Tornado. Yeah, he... I don't know. I actually don't know. So he might just have Tornado and Log. He might not have a big spell. Okay, so so Earthquake. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. So Earthquake, Log, and Tornado. All those spells don't get a ton of value against me. So overall, I'm already liking the look of this matchup. Tornado, if you guys didn't know, is not that good against RG, in my opinion. So I'm going to actually Fireball the Zappies just because I think... Okay, he goes for a Tornado. Okay, interesting deck. He's got a Building and 3 spells. That means his cycle is really, really awkward, but... I mean, I guess, you know, Bomb Tower and Tornado is decent against the RG. We got Fireball for the Zappies. He's got Firecracker, and I don't know what his win condition is. I almost feel like his win condition could be, like, maybe Royal Hogs or a Balloon or something. Like, something along those lines. Like, it actually could be a Balloon. Okay, so he does have Royal Hogs. That makes sense. And I don't think that Fisherman... Oh, that... I don't think that Giant Skeleton's on the tower, so he overcommitted a ton there and got nothing out of it. And do we get a pig? Alright, I think we won this. So he overcommitted a ton on offense there, and as a result, he's getting punished for that. He was really hoping that Giant Skeleton could get to the tower, and honestly, even if he got it to the tower, it still wouldn't have been worth it, because it only does, I think, like 1,000 damage now, so I would still have a lead after that. So that was a really, really bad play on his end. And also, he split the Zappies, only one in this lane. That's barely any defense. We can Fireball hitting one of the Zappies, the Bomb Tower, and the Tower. And if we just get like one more RG shot, we'll be able to win. But of course, he has the Tornado, so we have to be... Ooh, so close. You can see the spectator there doing the angry face. They're probably angry about that RG not getting that hit. It was super close. But, I mean, we're looking pretty good here. And, you know, with him having Royal Hogs, they just get no value. Or Earthquake, I mean, gets absolutely no value in this matchup. So just overall, I think no matter what, we're going to be fine. I mean, even from just cycling logs, we can get into the range of being able to cycle... okay, that I think was too aggressive, because even though we got it to the tower, that's not going to be enough. And now we just need one RG shot, and we're definitely going to be able to get it. Even though he played the Bomb Tower, there we go, yeah. He had to overcommit. He was desperate for that damage. Didn't pay off for him. But that was a very, very interesting and unique deck on his end. I mean, he had, yeah, very, very strange deck. Also, there was, we make it into the top 200, 185th in the world. Let's go. I think that's a new season highest. Yes, it is. Try to get to 7,500. There was a loss I didn't show against Sparky, because it was the second game of the video. As I said, the first 2 or 3 games of the video, I usually don't show losses, but if I get any losses from here on out, I will show it, don't worry. But yeah, let's try to keep climbing. That guy, again, very, very crazy deck. Let's head into the next one. Alright, here we go, guys. Found our next match, so I'll probably play maybe 2 more games, so after this one more, because pretty much all of our games have been pretty long ones. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the King Tower activated here, just because, I guess since if he's using a minor cycle deck, then that's definitely going to be worth it. I'm glad I activated it. Mortar, okay, so we can just RG in the back. When you're against most buildings, like mortars, and any kind of, like, minor control deck, you need to go RGs in the back, because there's no way you're going to be able to break through from just going in, you know, with RGs at the bridge, because they can just, you got to wait for that mortar to expire, right? So we're going to log this Dark Prince. Prince, excuse me, not Dark Prince. I wanted to log it earlier so it didn't charge, but it did, unfortunately. I guess it is okay, though, because we're still going to get 1 shot from the RG, which is not bad. And then he still has to deal with this Fisherman. Just going to go for an Electro Spirit. I'm going to cycle my Ghost, and I'm probably going to go... I think I'm actually going to go RG here. And again, this is another matchup where the Ghost gets a lot of value, because it's really annoying for him. Like, against things like mortars and stuff, it's annoying. Kind of just, again, like, just the fact that you can play it in the middle, and if they ever go for a mortar in the middle, they gotta worry about that Ghost, you know, taking it out. It also splashes the Spear Goblins, and just overall, I just think the invisibility effect and the hover mechanic of it going over the bridge is so helpful in these kinds of matchups. So we're just going to go Skeletons here, and from there, I'm thinking if I just want to go Ghost and RG at the bridge, or if that would be too aggressive. I think we'll play it in the back for now, and then go RG at the bridge. I just want to, you know, build up a tiny bit of a push, you know, just by cycling to the back, so that way I can immediately afford a Fisherman. That's kind of the reason why I did that. And then let's wait and see where he plays his... Okay, yep, that mortar placement was a little strange. I'm going to go Fisherman, and he does go for the Spear Goblins. We're going to log those. Do I miss one of them? I do, but the RG gets a shot, so, hey, we're still looking really good. We're going to go Skeletons here, and then we're just going to go RG at the bridge, and yeah, this is looking great for us. It's becoming really annoying for him, and these Ghosts, man, like, this is what I'm saying. These Ghosts, like, oh my god, I didn't even need that log. I underestimated the Ghost. We're going to go for a Mother Witch here, and he's going to have to Fireball. I think we won. I think we won. Yeah, this is, not looking... Okay, that Electro Spirit, he should have played it closer to the Mother Witch so it didn't get turned into a pig, and yeah, I think this is a game. I think he should give up, but I guess he's probably going to keep trying, but Let's go for maybe a prediction log here. Oh, I was trying to predict the Spear Goblins because he played them on the left last time. Unfortunately, he did switch up the placement, so well played on his part. Looks like we're, you know, still doing amazing, though. I mean, we have a huge lead, and he's, at the moment, barely dealt any damage on my towers. He finally makes an effort to go in, but that only gets him a couple hundred damage. He has to cycle his Prince, which means he doesn't have a suitable answer for the Argene cycle, so after this, it could potentially be time to go in. I'm going to go Skeletons. I played them to the left because I had a feeling he would try to predict the log, and let's go for an RG. I think I'm going to go Hunter because he's probably going to play Bats if I had to guess. He might not. Yeah, I guess he's not now because I just played the Hunter, but I thought he would have played them because I didn't have my Mother Witch in cycle, but he decided not to for whatever reason. And you can see, I mean, it's definitely harder to get RG hits after the nerf it got, like when you're against buildings. I'm not getting any hits in, like now that it's double elixir, it's a lot harder. I'm going to go Mother Witch here. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. We'll just let that be. I think we'll just go Hunter, and I don't really want to cycle Fireballs on his tower. Maybe in triple elixir I will. When he has the Princes down, I'll just cycle a Fireball, but, you know, for now, I don't really think it's necessary. So this is fine. We're just going to go RG here, and I guess Fisherman. Oh my gosh, look at all the pigs. This is brutal. This is brutal. Yep, he's done. He knows it. GG, 2 ghosts down, RG, Fisherman, 2 Fishermans, let's go. Alright, so I think we'll go for one more game after this one, a plus 33. Let's see where that puts us. That is going to put us 161st in the world and also 1 trophy away from 7,500. So yeah, I think last game here, if we win it, we get to 7,500. And alright, here we go, guys. Last match here, we're against Pompeo. So go ahead and give him the good luck. He's a level 12, but I mean, it's honestly not going to be that easy because he is, of course, using the Pompeo deck because he only plays this deck. I mean, he's very, very good with it, so this is not going to be easy at all. Also, we don't have her set to the Inferno Drag, so I think this matchup overall is pretty difficult, but, you know, maybe we have a chance of winning. It's going to be hard, though. I mean, I pretty much, when I have RG and I'm against Pompeo, I pretty much lose, like, I would say, I think I played him, you know, maybe, what, like, probably 20 times now or something like that in this matchup, or very similar to it, like, maybe I Mega Me instead of the Hunter. It's an absolute hard counter. I might have only won it, like, once, and that was because he played, like, really badly, so that shows you how difficult this is. So if I win that, that would be insane. I don't expect to win it, though, but let's, you know, let's see what happens. So I'm going to go Mother Witch here. I might go Fireball, depending on what he does. Yeah, I think I will Fireball that, and then maybe I could get Skeletons down, yeah, to distract that. That's perfect. So he's also going to go for a Miner. That feels like a little bit of an overcommitment there, because I think the Brawler would have been able to take it out, but I guess he wanted to be sure. Honestly, though, if he let it stay alive, it probably wouldn't have been the end of the world. But anyway, overall, looking like a pretty good start, but trust me, when he starts going in for balloons, it is not easy. I'm going to go Fisherman here. He's going to go for the Cage. I guess maybe we'll just go for a Ghost, too, with this Fisherman. And if I Mother Witch, it has to be in the right lane, because I don't want to give him Fireball value, because I already played my Fisherman and Ghost. So I'm just going to Mother Witch here in the right lane. And let's see if he decides to Fireball it. I don't know if he will. Yeah, he will. Okay. So that is going to get pulled, actually. And let's see. Let's go Skeletons here. And I guess I'm just going to Fireball this. I know this means he's probably going to go for a Balloon, but that's too good of a Fireball to pass up, I feel like. He's just going to cycle his Cage. So I'm being really careful. I'm not cycling my RGs because I know that he has the Inferno Dragon cycle, so it's just going to get very minimal value. I'm going to go Mother Witch here. He's going to go Ice Golem, okay, and that Fireball is going to get good value because it's going to hit the Fisherman too. And he has yet to play a Balloon. Oh, he's going to Miner. Okay, that was not a very good Miner in my opinion. So I feel like he's not playing very well, so we definitely have a chance. I'm going to go RG here, and I'm surprised he hasn't been using his Inferno Drags very much. So I'm going to just Fireball this. We get the RG to the tower. The Inferno Drag is also locked on, so... Okay, he is going to Fireball, but now... Look at this counter push we're going to get. Okay, Okay, so going in here. So this fireball should be able to hit the cage too that he plays. Okay, he plays it outside of the fireball radius, so that was well played on his part. Let's see. So he is going to predict the hunter, but we still... Okay, nice. I actually can't believe I won that. I actually lose that matchup like almost every time. Maybe it helped that he was on his level 12 account, but it wasn't actually too close. Okay, what a win. Out of all the games in the video, that is easily the one that I would say the most happy about, because in my opinion, that's not an easy matchup. I don't have her set to the Inferno Drag. I think the reason why he lost that is he was too hesitant to play his Inferno Drag. Usually when he beats me in IVRG, and again, I lose to him like 90% of the time when IVRG, I'm not exaggerating, I almost always lose that matchup. Maybe having the Hunter helps a little bit, but I still think it's a difficult matchup, because realistically, I should be able to break through. His cycle is, like, pretty much the same as mine, so he should always have Fireball for that Mother Witch available, because that's the only thing he should use the Fireball on, and then the Inferno Drag is just so good against RG. But anyway, I think him being level 12 helped. Obviously, he's insane with that deck. I think he has, like, 4 or 5 #1 finishes with it. Like, that's insane. Obviously, one of the OG ladder players. So let's see where we end the video. 121st in the world. Let's go. Good video. Hope you guys did end up enjoying it. Only 5 games this video, because all the games were pretty long. Like, all of them went into overtime. And yeah, that's going to be it. I think we do have a Triple Elixir tournament 3 days from now, so still a while till it starts up, but definitely going to do, a video on that. And I think until then, I'll probably do a couple more ladder videos. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do them on yet, but yeah, that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.